Thank you so much for joining me. I am rocking my hat. For those who don't know, today is the infamous Kentucky Derby, and the official Run for the Roses race will be coming up really soon. And so I am rocking my gorgeous garden hat because it also kicks off gardening season for the summer in my grow zone area. And that is my favorite time of the year, is to get out into the garden, put all of my seeds in the ground, and grow those beautiful, beautiful tomatoes and bell peppers, Kajari melons, and all the good things. Now, I didn't get out in the garden today, but it's raining. So as soon as the weather is cooperating, we will be going out and getting the seeds going, getting the garden going. I have tomato starts, bell pepper starts, herbs, and different kinds of teas growing. So they're all in a greenhouse right now at a friend's house. And so I'll be getting those in the ground really soon. But happy Kentucky Derby Day. And it's not quite a derby hat, but hey, I'm going to take it and run because it's also my gardening hat. I have choices. So I actually debated on which hat I was going to wear today. For the second half, I'll show you of the stream. I'll show you my other choice for the derby hat. So before we get too far into this, let me just see who's in the house. And for whatever reason, of course, Restream did not pick up our first commenter, who was Joe Fix It For You. Hey, Joey. Thank you so much for being the first one in. You said, good morning, Glenda. So I'm assuming you came in this morning. So, hey. And then our next one was Broke But Bountifully Blessed Carol. Miss Carol was here. She said, we're early. I'll be back. Well, I hope you come on back there, girl. Thank you so much for stopping in. And then next in was my big brother. Howdy, howdy. I hope you and Debbie are having a wonderful evening. It's a special weekend for the two of them. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful time together. And then next in was Randy Smith, our favorite truck driver and quilter. Hey, Randy, thank you for being here. And then next in was the beautiful Miss Teresa Jukowitz. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you're here. And then next in was Mr. Troy Sutton. Yay! I'm glad you're here. I hope you're feeling good and you're having a wonderful day. So, hey. And then the next in was Xander. He slides right on in and then he goes, hi. He's saying hi to everybody. Give everybody high fives. So, hey, Xander. Let's see here. He said, hiccups. I'll be listening mostly, but got birthdays being celebrated today. Will you enjoy those birthdays? And thanks for listening in. And Sir Grace. Not only is Sir Grace in the house, he really is in the house. He has had a rough week, and he is officially home as of about an hour and a half ago. So, yes, thank you for all the prayers for Sir Grace. He's feeling better. He was in the hospital, and he's been there for a week. So we're glad to have him home. So, yep. And then he said, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. So thank you for the reminder. And then Izzy asked if it was lagging. I'm not sure. I think we're good to go. And then next in was my beautiful, real Aunt Lynn from the official Ann Lynn Show. Aunt Lynn, are you wearing your derby hat today? Because I certainly am. I mean, this is my derby hat, but I have a second option. And so halfway through, we'll show you my second option. But I kind of like this look, it's nice. I was out gardening, not vegetable gardening, but I was working on my backyard. In fact, you can kind of see like I have blood blisters from shoveling. And so my nails, I've been trying to get them cleaned. I promise you, I've been scrubbing my nails. You guys, I have a nail brush even. And the mulch that I put down was black and I can't seem to get it out of my nails. So, hey, you know what? That's a good look when you can get out and your nails are not exactly, they've got natural look, from the mulch. So that's okay. I would much rather have dirty fingernails, which I like to scrub, don't get me wrong, than not to be able to go out and garden. So I love gardening. Let's see here. Aunt Lynn was saying hi to everybody. Oh, Xander came back and he went, hi, 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 hi. That's what I imagine you doing. Like every time you say that, Xander, I just feel like you need to give everybody high fives and hey, 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 hi, 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 hi. Or you could be doing wax on, wax off, wax on, wax off. You might be too young to know what that means, but anyhow, I'm so glad you're here, Xander. You just make me smile with that hi, 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 hi. So thank you for being here. Oh, let's see here. What did she say? Computer is acting up. Be right back. No worries, Aunt Lynn. No big deal. And then let's see here. Next in Psalm 146 in Home and Garden. She said, blessings, everyone, from the proverbial bushes. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, he's looking one way. And then he's looking the other way. Hey, hey, yes, it is officially Derby Day. I have not been watching any of the races all week. For those who don't know, the Kentucky Derby events are all week. Actually, they're 2 weeks long. They kick off with Thunder over Louisville, which is they start with the air show and during the daytime, and then in the evening it's the fireworks display on the Ohio River. They have a couple of barges that they set fireworks off, and then also the 2nd Street Bridge. It was canceled this year due to the sheer amount of rain and flooding that have happened a couple of weeks ago. So it's been a while since we've missed one. So I'm looking forward to next year. It's my favorite event that kicks off Derby, the celebration, which lasts for 2 weeks. And then they have the races that are going on. And then all the beautiful hats. And I saw one that I was like, I'd like to have that one. I mean, I don't know what it is, but I like hats that like sit like this. And maybe one of these days I'll get a proper one. So anyhow, and let's see here. It's also Naked Gardening Day. Yeah, you're right. I will not be out naked gardening. Don't worry. I think I would be scaring way too many people. But I will just wear my Derby hat, which is also my gardening hat. And I'll show you my second choice here. And halfway through this. And you won't want to miss my second choice. I like the second choice too, but that's okay. Let's see. What else did he say? He said also 2 of my sister's birthdays. And Cinco de Mayo. Yep. Cinco de Mayo is coming up. So I'm looking forward to that. And then Jesse and Lisa are here. Hey, you guys. She said, hello, everybody. Kentucky Derby lady. Yep. It is officially gardening season. We literally start our summer gardens based on the Kentucky Derby. We are Grow Zone 7A. I disagree with that. I think we're 6B. And the reason I disagree with that is because one year I put my tomatoes out before the Kentucky Derby. I checked my 10-day radar forecast and everything looked good because you always want to check your 10-day. But I thought, maybe I can get by and put my tomatoes in the ground. And sure enough, we had a huge windstorm and freezing weather that was expected to come in. So Sir Grace and I spent an entire afternoon digging up each and every single tomato. We put it in buckets and we store it in the garage for 2 days. My neighbor, who we used to split a garden with, my former neighbor, thought we were cuckoo bananas. And he went and purchased buckets, these black buckets from the Dollar Tree, and he put them over each of his tomatoes. Well, don't you know, windstorm comes right on through, and all those buckets went flying all over my subdivision. And then not only did he lose money on that, he also lost every single tomato plant and bell pepper plant that he put in the ground. When the danger of frost was over, Sir Grace and I were out putting our tomatoes back in, and we had a bountiful year. So, lesson learned, you don't put your summer crops in my area into the ground until you hit the Kentucky Derby, and then you check your 10-day forecast from there. So, that's why I celebrate the Kentucky Derby with my beautiful gardening hat, and I'm super, super excited. Officially, it has kicked off. And I still have my survival seeds. I will be putting those out as soon as the weather cooperates and it's not pouring rain, because right now it's raining. So I will be doing the video on that as soon as I can get out in the garden and get those going. Let's see here. Busy day this year. Yeah, for sure. And then there's Miss Tiffany. Hey, Tiffany. She said hello to everybody. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you're here. Oh, and we're high-fiving again. Hi, 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 hi. I'm just so glad you're here. You genuinely put a smile on my face, Xander. Oh, and then Izzy says hello. So she's saying hi to everybody. And then, oh, Jennifer's here. Hey, girl, I saw your video. You got some of my sunflower seeds. And I remember in the chat this week, you had asked what type of sunflowers they are. And I'm so sorry, girl. I honestly couldn't tell you what variety you are. Some of them have cross-pollinated. I had some Mongolian sunflowers, which are really big sunflower heads. And then I had some with multiple heads. Some are burgundy colors, some are yellow colors, some have got mixed. What happened was I have been saving my seeds every year and they have cross-pollinated. So it's fun getting a surprise variety of sunflower seeds. So I hope you enjoy them, but I can't tell you what variety they were. I wish I could. But I like to let those cross-pollinate and see what comes out from year to year. It's just a fun experiment for me. I do that even with tomatoes. I have no idea what variety of tomato I grow, but I have one that I call my favorite tomato, and I've never shared those seeds out with anybody. And they did cross-pollinate, but they're a yellow with a little bit of orange and a little bit of red in it. And they're the most juiciest tomato I have ever had. And I save those year to year now. And I keep those separate from all the other tomatoes. So yeah, they're my favorite. So those are the two things that I let cross-pollinate that I will save seeds from. Otherwise, I isolate things that I want to stay true and then plant them the following year. So anyhow, but that's what they are. I'm sorry, I couldn't be more specific than that, but it's a surprise. So everybody's saying hi to everybody. And then let's see here. And then Xander does it again. Hi, 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 hi. I'm telling you, you got to get your high fives out. Like, you need to do a video where you're going, hi, 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 hi. That's what I seriously think you're doing. Let's see here. What did she say? What did Jennifer say? Listening while working on more seed starts. You go right ahead, girl. No problem. And yeah, I haven't even told Aunt Lynn, Sir Grace is officially home. It has been a long road, and he was just so excited to get in. We would have been released. Well, he would have been released earlier today, but we were waiting on a final doctor because we had several doctors in his care this week. And so we were waiting on the final one to say, yep, you can go home. And so once he said that, then we were released. And I kept going, I have a live I have to do at 4:45. We need to get out of here. And I almost thought I was going to leave him and then have to turn around and go back and get him. But thankfully, they helped kind of like escalate that so that way we could get out. And yeah, he's home. He's resting downstairs, feet up as it should be. I know he's listening in, so but I know that he's resting, which is exactly what he should be doing. That's great. I was at a hospital for about a month. Oh, girl, I hope you're feeling better now, because being in the hospital is no fun. Yeah, I agree. And then she said, it's okay. I'm home now. Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah, being in the hospital is not a party. Although Sir Grace's room, I was on the phone with Scott and Sir Grace, and I showed him Sir Grace's room, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, you really are at a bougie hospital." And I said, "Yeah, we have 2 couches in his room. We just need a big old cake, and we could have a party." And there's like 2 other chairs and like 2 couches and a big TV, and he had his room and a big old bathroom. I mean, it was huge. The rooms at this particular hospital are big, but more importantly, it's our better hospital. They take extremely good care of him. It's not the VA. I have my issues with them. They're good and bad, but when it comes to this type of care that we need, I would rather him be at this other hospital where he gets top-notch care. And Sir Grace agrees with me, and Aunt Lynn knows which one I'm talking about. So yeah. And let's see here. You better have those nails done for the cruise. Okay. I'll get back out in the garden. I'll keep my fingers down in that dirt. And then you really will see how big of a gardener I really am. And then just, I do barefoot gardening too, because I like to actually, there's something grounding and refreshing about sticking your feet in the dirt. Yes, I said that. And yes, I wash my feet before I go in. But I may still have some of that beautiful Hoosier soil stuck in there for the cruise. So it'll be my gardening look there, Jesse. Just saying. Let's see here. What did Alexander said? I worked at Blockbuster. I know what it means. Okay. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Wax on, wax off. Yes, feel better, Sir Grace. Oh, Ginger's here. Making sure I hit the right button. Ginger's here. Hey, girl, I'm so glad you're here. You love my hat? Well, this is option 1 of 2 hats for the Kentucky Derby. So that is my look, and it's also my gardening hat. I have a few other options, but this is what I chose for today. And then Ginger saying hi to everybody. They call us a 7A2, but we can't put out till the 2nd week of June. You're a 7A and they're making you have to wait till June. My goodness, I would have thought you would have been maybe a 6A. That's crazy. I don't understand the grow zones. And I absolutely disagree with the changes. And I think talking to other gardeners in your area is important to kind of get a feel for when the right time is with putting things out. But don't let anybody discourage you from growing anything. In my area, people don't grow loofah gourds just simply because loofahs need a lot of heat, and they're a little bit longer of a growing zone, or you may design for a longer growing zone. I have successfully grown loofah gourds in my area. So don't let anybody discourage you. You just may have to do a little research on how to adapt to your area, and that's okay. But when it comes to putting those sensitive summer crops out like tomatoes and bell peppers, that's when I would kind of ask, when is a good area for your grow zone or for your area and just in general. For us, it's the Derby weekend. Let's see here. What did Jennifer say? Did you donate the seeds to the IVG seed swap? I got some from Psalm 146, but there's a ton of channels and I can't figure out who they're from. I did. I'll tell you something, Jennifer. I donated those seeds last year. I didn't donate them this year, so they must have been left over. I know I bombarded her with seeds last year, so it's possible that she just had extras, which is awesome. I was actually going to be part of her seed swap. I had considered it, but life got in the way and I never got around to it. I think what she does is amazing. I love the fact that she does a seed swap, and I had a good time doing it last year. I just literally, life got in the way, and you know how that goes. Let's see here. You got garden yard sunflower. Yep, that's right. They're just a good mix of whatever they were, whatever cross-pollinated. So yep, surprise variety makes it more fun. Yeah, I think so. I enjoy it. The other thing I like to do with sunflowers is I like to grow green beans or Kajari melons. I'll get the sunflowers going, get them up about like that far, like in height, and then I'll start growing green beans around them. or Kajari melons, and then use those sunflower stalks as a natural trellis because they will climb up in it. And then you can like I will put it in the ground, like the seeds in the ground, and then I'll wait 2 weeks and then I'll add more seeds. And I'll just keep letting it go. So I have fresh crops growing up, the sunflowers. And yeah, I love it. That's what I love doing with it. Maybe a golden Jubilee tomato. I don't know. I wish I knew, but it's my favorite tomato to put on a sandwich. It's just so juicy and so good. I know that they are heirloom of some sort or an open pollinated one. I just couldn't tell you. What it is, but I just say favorites tomato seed. Every year I save it. Every year I isolate it, and I love it that way. Let's see here. Can I be honest? Yeah, you can be honest. I asked Adrian so I can make in the YouTube garden and label which channel seeds are. Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you, Miss Ann. Happy Kentucky Derby Day. I think, Antland, I know you're here. I want to say the Run for the Roses race, which is the final, that's the Kentucky Derby race that everybody watches, that you're waiting for. It's either at 7 or 7:30 p.m. tonight. I can't remember. And I don't even know what horses are racing this year. Isn't that awful? I have just not paid attention. But I have to tell you, driving through Louisville, Kentucky today was kind of refreshing because everybody's over at the Derby and the roads are kind of clear where we were at least on that side. So, yeah. In 4B, I'd have to wait to the middle of June to plant outside. Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. Middle of June, so maybe he's 5A. That's what I was thinking. Just guessing. You're saying hi to your wife. You're probably sitting across from each other. At least that's what Sir Grace and I do. Sometimes we'll sit right next to each other and we'll say hi to each other in people's chats. And we're like literally can like go, hi, and touch each other. Let's see here. The growing zones are based on the weather and patterns over a large area. The problem is in our area, we freeze until the end of May. 10 days out is the second week of June. Okay. Yep. And then saying hi to one another. Oops. Making sure I'm hitting the right one. Though we had snow on July 4th. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I know you're up in the mountains, so anything is possible. Let's see. Can I tell the story without my hands? No. See, look, you can even still see. I have scrubbed my hands and there is still dirt in them. Like, I can't help it. Look. See? That is a gardener's hands. This is why I don't go and pay to get a manicure. Because quite frankly, I mean, some people will pay to go do mud baths. My thing is I just go out in my garden and I get a free one, just sticking my hands in the dirt. And it's good Hoosier clay soil. So, I'm not too concerned about it. Oh, Sir Grace said the race is starting at 7 p.m. Okay. And then Run for the Roses, the 2025 Kentucky Derby is scheduled to start at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, May 31-23. So that'll be in some time. Okay. So 31-23. Somebody that's going to travel to the future, make sure that you let them know that, I'm just teasing you, Xander. You met 2025. It will be the 151st running of the Kentucky Derby for the first leg of the Triple Crown 4. Yep. And then 4-legged horses are running. Yep. And very fast ones too. I wouldn't want to be a jockey. I'd be screaming. Although I love riding horses. It's fun for me, but I don't know that I would want to do it. No. But yeah. And then everybody's laughing for the 31-23. Yeah. That's a long ways away. You just copied what was there. Well, somebody goofed up. Hopefully somebody will travel to the future and let them know that the Kentucky Derby is scheduled at 6:57 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But then maybe by then, this daylight savings time might be over. So we may have to do some adjustments. Please let my great 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 grandkids know about this, okay? If you're traveling to the future. Whoever wrote that. Dark Lord Minute, Xander, he's just the messenger. Be nice. We need the chicken races. Okay, well, we are about halfway through. So hang on a second. I got something to show you. And here you go. Here is, just for you, Randy, this is my second hat for the Kentucky Derby. Since you brought up, we need chicken races. What do you think? You like it? Look, it's even, it's so cute, don't you think? I could wear this to Churchill Downs. What do you think, Sir Grace? Should I? I should, shouldn't I? I mean, I went to Churchill Downs a few years ago, and I saw horse hats, like the little My Little Pony hats. So which option should I wear for the Derby at 6:57 p.m. in the year 3123? Should I wear this hat, or should I wear my gardening hat? Take your pick. Okay. Let's see here. Just for you, Randy, I do know that they scratched at least 2 horses as of last night due to bruised hooves. Yeah, they really do take good care of their horses. A lot of people don't understand what actually goes into caring for them. And then I have to tell you, if you've ever driven through, this is going to drive me crazy. Let me fix this, because this, I can't. Okay, we're just going to have a beak, and I'm sorry, that looks a little better. If you've ever driven through Kentucky, especially going towards like Georgetown, Kentucky, in that area, it's all horse land, and it is absolutely beautiful to see the different horses out. And I'm not talking about like just farm horses. I'm talking about actual racing horses. You can go visit them out at the different areas. It's just beautiful. I don't know. I like driving through there. It would be funny if it was like Looney Tunes, where the horse are on our backs and we run, right? Well, I think we should do a chicken race. Randy suggested it, and this was my second option for a hat. I think Randy was like totally tuning in with me. So, okay. So, Xander, LOL, you like my hat. Oh, no, you don't like it. You love it. And Miss Ann, LOL. And then that's awesome. And then, yep. Well, now listen, Xander. Let's see here. You said, I don't know, Glenda, with 107 chickens now. I think for me too. I think it's for me too. Xander, I think we need to see about getting you a hat just like this. I'll leave that thing in there. Although this is bothering me. But, I think you have enough chickens. We could do a chicken race with your chickens. And then, sure. And then, can I be honest about something? Izzy, yeah, I did. I said yes. You go ahead. Let's see here. That one. Okay, so we're going with this one. Sorry, I got kicked out. Oh, no. Well, I'm glad you're back here. Let's see here. Chicken! Oh, Izzy, you guys, do me a favor. Let's keep Izzy in our prayers. She said she's not doing any better. Well, we need to pray for you, sweetie. Please keep her in prayers. See here, Sir Grace, you need to take that lady to see a doctor. No, this is my Derby hat. Let's see here. You might need an aluminum tinfoil hat by 3123. I might. I mean, the only thing I got up here is a tin can of Diet Pepsi. I mean, that would be the closest thing. Maybe we can do like that. Hashtag not sponsored. But that's the closest I got to tinfoil. I got a tin can. Let's see. And I think she has one already. No, I don't. But I need one. Anybody want to buy me a tinfoil hat? You just let me know and I'll send you the address. Oh, Lynn the Okie is here. Hey, girl, I'm glad you're here. Thank you for stopping in. Old man Xander is now the crazy chicken man. Well, I'm the crazy chicken lady. Let's see. Oh, nice hat. No volume, but happy live. We are waiting for our table at the keg. Mama is treating. Oh, at the keg. Mama is treating me tonight. You need to get off of here. Get off and go spend time with Debbie. Don't be here. You go spend time with Debbie. It's their anniversary, you guys. Type in their happy anniversary. Turn off the YouTube. Time together. Okay. So hopefully he'll figure out what I said. Let's see here. Yes, they thought I had cancer and then they told me no. Oh, thank you, Lord. You don't have cancer. But didn't do nothing. Well, we need to keep you in prayers, girl, to get better. Sure. As well as I can read the Braille on the side. Yes, I know. Sometimes read my lips. You're turning 40 this year, Jennifer. Congratulations. You're old this year. Oh my goodness. Night, Scott. Go have fun. Goodbye. Scott. Happy anniversary, Scott and Debbie. Let's see here. Happy anniversary. Let's see here. Sir Grace, she's into the pills. No, I'm not. No. You, goodbye. Go spend time with Debbie. One of the horses that ran a few years ago was from here in Nevada. Oh my goodness, that's so cool. That is so cool. Well, you guys, before it gets too far down, I got something in the mail that I want to give a special thank you to. And I have reached out and I let one of them know because it was two people that were involved with this wonderful gift. So on Sunday nights is Survival Seeds, the collab with the Vineyard Chicks. And on the last Sunday of every month, they do a huge giveaway. And so I joined in kind of last minute, but I had a gazillion things going on. And of course, Sir Grace was in the hospital at that point. And so they had several things wonderful. I love just watching the girls and I love being a part of the collab. Lori from It All Adds Up donated a hydroponics system that Joey from Joe Fix It For You graciously passed on to me, and I got it and I'm super excited to get it going. So thank you to both Lori and Joey. I haven't told anybody other than Sir Grace, but my other hydroponics kicked the bucket and I had to get rid of it. And it went to the garbage there, Jesse, because it died. I remember you saying, what do you do with it? Well, I had to throw it away because it died. And the lights didn't work and the pump didn't work or anything, but it was a much older one too. It was well loved. So I did get rid of it. So I was looking to buy one and I hadn't told anybody. And then Joey said, I want to pass it on to Glenda. And honestly, I just couldn't say thank you enough. I'm super excited to get it going. I typically do hydroponics in the wintertime because I miss gardening through the summer, but I may just go ahead and get it started now. I mean, it's going to get a gazillion degrees this summer. Maybe I'll just do some lettuce on the inside of the house. So that way I have fresh lettuce for my sandwiches when my good tomatoes come out. So thank you to both channels. I appreciate you guys. And I'm really excited. And then 2 weeks ago was Lazy Days Ahead's giveaway, and I won an electric lunchbox. And I haven't opened it yet, and I'm super excited because Sir Grace and I We are constantly at doctor's offices, and so this will be nice to have just something to keep our food warm while we're out and about. So I'm really excited. I never knew that they did an electric lunchbox. So thank you to Jesse and Lisa for that. So just want to make sure I said thank you. Let's see here. Xander said one of the horses. Oh, I saw that one. Oh, sorry. Rebecca, I've been lurking. Hey, girl, what do you think of my hat? You designed beautiful, beautiful crocheted hats, but what do you think of my chicken hat? Let's see. Oh, my uncle's here, cameraman. Concerning the Kentucky Derby, for those betting, may the horse be with you. Yes. Yes. And then she said, hi. And then, Debbie, do you want him wrapped up in rope or bungee cords? That means, Scott, enjoy your dinner with your beautiful wife. It's your anniversary. As long as I'm younger than you, old man Xander, I'm still little. Yes. Let's see here. Oh, yes. And Ronald. Hey, Ronald. I wonder if you're listening in. So, hey, Ronald. And then happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. From the crazy lady with the chicken hat. Go spend time with Debbie, Scott. No YouTube. That's right. Bye. I'm only old if I'm older than Xander. Therefore, I'll never be old. That's what my sisters say about me. I'm the oldest daughter for Anne, and my sisters keep telling me, oh, you're old. And I'm like, oh, but you're going to be as old as I am soon enough. And then it all goes down. Yes, cameraman, you didn't know that either, but Sir Grace is home. We got in an hour and a half before the show started, and I'm just so grateful. We would have been home earlier, but we were waiting on the last of the doctors. He had multiple doctors to sign off, so no big deal. You know how doctors are. They have other patients to take care of, and sometimes things don't go as fast as you want. That's okay. Grow all the things, right? Right? Oh, no problem. See you later, Izzy. Thank you for being here. And you guys will keep Izzy in prayers too, okay? Let's see here. Feel better soon. We're cold. Let's see. I love your chicken hat. Isn't that cute? So the Christmas of 2020 from my is because, or not even for Christmas, I got it for my birthday. The reason I know 2020 is because it's the same year that I got my chickens for the first time. I got them in March of 2020. And yeah, so my youngest thought it would be cool to get me a chicken hat since now I'm the crazy chicken mama. I don't think he complains. Yesterday he came over to help me out with a project. And he said, Mom, can I have some eggs? So he benefits from it. So yes, but this crazy chicken lady loves her hat. So yes, thank you. Yeah, it is nice gifts. I'm really excited to get that hydroponics going, and that electric lunchbox is going to be so helpful for all of the appointments that we go to. I don't always like to eat out. Some days you're kind of forced to when you have multiple appointments, and yeah, it just would be nice to have it, just plug it in and then have something good from home that you know that you cooked and it's good. And yeah, so I'm excited about that. That's tomorrow. I'll be taking over the TV and playing Star Wars all day. Well, may the 4th be with you, Xander. Enjoy your day. The hat is cute, but you would look much cooler if you had a matching purse. Actually, I do, Jennifer. I don't have it with me. It is downstairs, and it was crocheted by the beautiful Ginger from Nut for Nothing Homestead. And it is an actual chicken. And I love it. It's already gotten lots of love and lots of use. Um, last, was it last? Yeah, this past Halloween, um, we had one of my grandbabies over, and we took her to a nursing home. It wasn't on Halloween; it was on a different day. But all of the residents in the nursing home wanted to open up their home for trick or treaters, and so we took her, and their parent forgot to bring over her little trick or treat bucket. So, and she was a little firewoman. So I thought, okay, well, I've got this cute chicken person. She's a crazy chicken little girl, lady. I've turned her into one. She owns the flock, and she likes to feed them. And she'll go, he go, and she'll dump like a huge pile of treats, and all my girls love her because of that. Well, anyhow, so I took that little purse that Ginger made. I had to tie a knot because she's real little, so that way it would sit nicely on her shoulder. And I told all the residents, you know how firemen will rescue cats out of trees? And all of them were like, yeah. And I said, well, she's a fire woman, and we rescue chickens. And so instead of rescuing cats, she was rescuing chickens. And so she rocked her little purse, and all of the residents loved her. We even met a real fireman. He had retired, obviously, but he was wearing his shirt from the time that he was active, and he thought it was so cool, and he owned chickens too. So Grace was with me, but yeah, she was the little fire woman that saved the chicken. So I do have a chicken purse. So that's compliments of Miss Ginger, and I love it. Let me just say, and I like to use it to put eggs in. So if I just grab it, and it's really nice and soft, it's a great bag to put your eggs in. At the price of eggs are getting, I don't blame them, right? They're going up, and I don't foresee them coming down anytime soon. It will take a little bit, but I mean, it'll happen eventually. A friend in New York said eggs were $10 for a dozen. Oh my gosh. I can tell you, the feed has not gone up. So for me, I remember one other time when egg prices were going up, and yeah, at the same time, the feed cost was going up too. Feed hasn't gone up, at least for what I purchase. So it's just going to take time, I think. But I love owning chickens. They are just, I don't know, they're just so relaxing to sit and watch. And then you kind of learn about their little, how the little flock is with their friends and whatnot. So yeah, I really enjoy it. And I've been working on the chicken run too. We will be demolishing the little run hopefully this week. I've got to get out there and kind of start getting some of the things down out of the little run, things that we're going to reuse, into the new run, as I'm going to call it. So that little one will be done. And then I need to get out and then put some seed down, some grass seed down on the outside of the run. We put hardware cloth out. It is about 18 inches to 2 feet out. And so that way the predators can't go underneath. And I have some bricks that I'm going to use to kind of put up against the run, but then I'm going to let the grass grow up through it. And yes, hardware cloth is the best thing to use on a chicken run. I actually have video from a couple years ago where a raccoon tried breaking in and was unsuccessful. And then about 2 weeks ago, we had a neighborhood dog, a beautiful German Shepherd. I love German Shepherds, but this German Shepherd was actually trying to get into the chicken run. I caught her digging, and the only thing she could hit was that hardware cloth, and it stopped her enough for me to go grab a leash and then find her, go get her. And then I was able to take her home. Her owners had no idea she had escaped the house. And I'm glad they had a tag on her so that way I knew exactly where she lived at. But anyhow, if you're going to have chickens, make sure that if you can dig your chicken wire, it's better, and put it 18 inches to 2 feet below the ground. I cannot because it's not my property. So we just take it and we lay it straight out 18 inches to 2 feet, and then let the grass grow up, and that'll kind of lock that into position. So yeah, it's a great way of doing it. Getting to be $1 an egg. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. Ginger and her daughter made it. Yep. Oh, I didn't realize Megan helped make it. Okay. Well, I love it. It is absolutely like one of my favorite little things. And my little one loves it too. A fire girl that saved a chicken. That's exactly what she was. Yep. And the pecking order. It's fun to watch. I posted once about the translation of chicken talk. Bawk, 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 bawk. Take off your shoes, offset to spell. Right? Right? Chickens are funny like that. Hey, Scotty, I'm glad you're here. And then three. Three for what? I'm not sure what that was for. Well, this week we had a little incident that happened that Scott from Rambling with the Brooms was alluding to the other day, and he said, you need to mention it. So while Sir Grace was in the hospital, hang on, 3 feet, we have coyotes, and they will give up at 3 feet. Yep, you want to make sure you, for that, if you have coyotes, for sure. Yep, I was talking about the chicken bag. My little one used it for her Halloween candy. She was the firewoman that firemen save cats and trees, firewomen save chickens. And that's what we told all of our the residents at the nursing home that we went to. But anyhow, so while Sir Grace was in the hospital this week, Trip from Trip Up the Mountain came out to help me set the new door on the new run. And so I let all my girls out. And normally they just stay really close to their home, or they'll go out into the cornfield, which is no big deal that they go out into the cornfield. In fact, my neighbors are like, please, the ones that own the farm, please let them run on the property. Let them do what they want to do. We let our chickens out in the cornfield as well. They kind of go in a different direction, than my girls, but yeah, please let them out. So normally my girls are all out there and doing their thing, and they don't take off. So I really wasn't paying total attention to the girls. And about an hour later, I'm like, okay, I'm counting 9. I'm missing one. And I'm looking at them, and I'm like doing the math, and then I'm going, okay, old flock. Do I have all the old flock? Well, the old girls really don't go very far. But the little girls, I have 2 newer girls. They're going to be 2 in June. Well, I've only saw one. It was Chloe, and I'm like, okay, well, there's Chloe. Where's Glinda? Little Miss Glinda, which is Sir Grace's little hen. She's a cookies and cream breed from Meyer Hatchery, in case you're ever wondering. She's half silky. I'm not sure what the other half is, but they call it cookies and cream. Anyhow, so I'm looking around, and I'm walking everywhere, and I look out on the land, and I'm not seeing her. And then there's a garden kind of close to my house, like with herbs in it, that I like to I have it kind of semi-close to where I can take it and throw it into their nest boxes. And sometimes she'll hide in there, and there's no little Miss Glinda. And then I'm looking at I have roses as well, and sometimes in a different area, and sometimes they tuck up underneath the roses, and no Glinda. No. And then I'm like, well, where is she? Did she go on the other side of the property? So I'm starting to walk. Oh my goodness. Now keep in mind, chickens are illegal in my city. Little Miss Glinda was walking down the sidewalk in front of my neighbor's house, who owns a little dog that is a Cocker Spaniel, and Cocker Spaniels hunt chickens. And yes, I've had 2 Cocker Spaniels, so I know a little something about this. And this little guy is normally outside on his front lawn, as he should be, not doing anything wrong, not anything, but off leash. And there's my little Miss Glinda. I'm walking away from home, breaking the law. And I'm like, are you kidding me? She's on the sidewalk down in the subdivision in front of this house away from me. So I went down there and I tried to grab her, but she wouldn't. She just like kept taking off in front of me. I'm like, okay, forget it, girl. So I get kind of turned in. I have to go way out and then get in front of her. And then I'm doing walk of shame all the way back home, clapping at her, going, let's go, let's go. And so she has to do the little walk of shame. And then finally I pick her up and I'm like, no, girl, this is taking too long. So yeah, so we did the little walk of shame home. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was my day. And thankfully, the little dog was not out because she may not have been here. And I could not believe it. Little law breaker. I mean, talk about all the way into the city. Mm-hmm. Hey, Carlene. Hey, girl. I hope you got your box. I haven't checked to see if it's been delivered yet, but it did go out. If you've not gotten it, it should be there pretty soon. If you've not gotten it already. Teenage rebel, right? Hey, Mom! My mother is here. What's on my head? I thought you know exactly what it is. Look, Mom, it's my little chicken from my youngest kid. This is my second Derby hat for the show. If you'd like to see the first one, you could go check it out. But happy Derby Day. Are you rocking your hat? I think this is what I should wear to Churchill Downs. What do you think, Mom? Would you be proud of me if I made it on our local news with my chicken hat? I mean, come on now. Let's see here. Not yet. Okay, it should be getting there soon. I sent it should have sent you an email because I use Pirate Ship. So check your email, see if you got it. But if not, I'm gonna go and kind of track it and see where it's at. But it should be getting to you pretty soon because I know it was. I know it's in the mail. So yes, I should wear this to Churchill Downs. Would you be proud of me if we went together to Churchill Downs? Would you like stand next to me and go, this is my daughter, the crazy chicken lady? Mm-hmm. This is courtesy of my youngest. So, yeah, my youngest has a really good sense of humor. And Mom, just so you know, because I know you don't know this, Sir Grace is officially home. We got home an hour and a half before the show started. So just so you're aware, this is how I have to tell my family, Sir Grace is home. So now she finds out. She has to come to watch the show to find out. She will fit in with the other crazy outfits. Oh my gosh. Let me just say, I wonder if I have the picture. A few years ago, I went to Churchill Downs after the Oaks race, and the picture's kind of grainy. But my kiddos used to do a fundraiser, kind of, sort of. They were in the Boy Scouts, and after the Oaks race and after the Derby races, if you wanted to make a little extra money, they only open it up to nonprofits, but you could make some money cleaning up Churchill Downs after each of the races. So that was kind of their fundraiser type thing. So I don't know how well this is going to show up, but let me pull it up. So this is what we saw. No joke. If this is you, I'm sorry I did take a picture of you. But this is a man wearing overalls, and we can see his red, with his boots and his hat, standing in front of a police officer, LMPD. And that is inside Churchill Downs after the Oaks race. So, I mean, if he could wear this, I certainly think I could wear my chicken hat. What do you think? I think so. Let's see here. Oh, wait, tracked it, and it's supposed to be here Monday. Okay, good. They might lock you up in the loony bin if I did. I don't think so, Scotty. If this guy can wear this cool outfit to Churchill Downs, which you're supposed to be dressed up, Maybe not quite like that. Maybe not. And he's talking to an LMPD officer. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just saying. I think I can wear the hat. I'm funny, Uncle Cameraman. I am, right? Let's see here. I think Anne needs one for herself. I think my mother does too. Maybe we could be twinsies. We've been out all day driving home now. Okay, no problem. Cora is here. Hey, Cora. Well, let's see here. Everybody saying hi. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys take time to go to the restroom, grab your favorite drink, maybe get a mint julep. I mean, it is the Derby day, but I want to give you guys enough time to do what you need to do and get ready for Jesse and Lisa's live. They will be going live in 18 minutes at Lazy Days Ahead. So they're going to be doing their giveaway. So everybody get ready and head on over there. Thank you so very much to each and every single one of you for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for the prayers for Sir Grace. They just were so loved and so appreciated. And as always, be kind to somebody. You just don't know what they're going through. We'll see y'all next week. Actually, I will see you Tuesday for Talk About It Tuesday with Karma. Bye.